In this video, we will focus on how to create a drop-down list in Excel and combine that with some guidance, like instructions, what they need to do. This is very important if you're planning to create a dashboard. And what we will do is we will make a drop-down list on a different tab, as this is very common for dashboard style Excel. So let's start with the basics. Let's see here what we have. We have here a product and price. You can see we are a cafe offering different coffees, espressos, fraps, and of course some cakes. And these are our matching prices. And what we want to do is we want to get a drop-down list based on the products we have here. And we want to show these values eventually in this tab, as you can see here, the show value tab. And in this tab, we should have a drop-down button, basically here in this cell number C3. So how do we start with this? Well, first of all, select where you want to have the drop-down. In our case, this will be the situation, C3. That's the cell where I'm going to put in the drop-down list. All right, once we did this, we go here, and if you start from your home tab, just go here to data. On the data tab, you will see here a button called data validation. Select this, and once we select this, let's go here to settings. You can see this tab or the pop-up will show you a data validation pop-up. And what we want to do now is we want to indicate what type of item we want. Well, we want a list, so we're going to get the list of values, right? That's the validation criteria, the list of values. You can ignore these. And then we have the source. So where can we find this list of values? Well, let's click on this button here to select them. Since the values that we have are on the different tab, we need to go to the other tab. And once we click on this, you can see now it indicates drop down tab, or it says drop down, meaning Excel understands that the values are located in the tab with the name drop down. And that's correct. And you can see here, these are the cells, A2 up till A6. Let's select these. And you can see instantly it gets the values in here as well. So once we did this, we type in enter. And once we got that, then we're not done yet, because we want to give the person an instruction. However, we can just click on confirm, okay. And now we have one item here. You can see here we get the information. However, if this would be a dashboard and you just click on this cell, you would not understand exactly what this does. So what we need to do now is add instructions. How do we do that? We can type it in, but that would be not that neat if you have many options. So we just click on the cell again, go back to data validation, and you can see here we have the option input message or alert message. And what we will do is an input message by default, saying here instructions. That will be our title. And in here we indicate, please select your item. And a dot, all right. And next we can also select here a error. So these error warnings information basically is an error indicating if someone enters an invalid data. For drop-down, this will be very hard to do, but maybe there will be other items later on. You can always use this. However, we will show you here as a demo. So it's an error message. Incorrect data. Exclamation mark. This style here doesn't really show on the Mac and most likely will show better on Windows. All right. So click here on confirm. Once we confirm this, now as you can see, once we select this, we get instructions here. Please select your item. We can select everything and that's nice. All right. But what if I would say here, instead of espresso, I will type in a glass of milk. Let's do only milk. And then we press enter. Now we get a error message, incorrect data. And this is basically how you can use this more for your dashboard and instruct your customers or your users more better. especially if you have many items and you are not able to type a lot. So this is one of the options here, and once you start to combine this with other functions, it will be a very nice puzzle and it will be fun. Alright, so if you like videos like this, subscribe to my channel, and if you struggle with this or you have questions, put them in the comment and I'll make sure I'll get back to you.